This is a HalloweenCostumes or Fun.com Proton pack, albeit slightly disassembled for the purposes of this video. And what we've got going on is we're going to show off ProtonPal, which is a sound effects upgrade kit for this pack. It's a easy to install board that basically replaces the sci-fi space movie sounds with proper Ghostbusters sounds. And it works just like the original controls and the original pack does. It doesn't alter anything. It doesn't require complicated wiring or changing out things. So let's just go ahead and demo it. So you turn this pack on just like you normally would. The lights turn on, start cycling. And of course, if you flip this on, normally you get the pack start up and hum. And here's you go with the proper sounds. And then you have the volume control on the wand. And that still works. And of course, the firing is one of the most important, so we'll fire it off. Has the proper firing and tail sound. It responds fast to button mashing. You can shut it back down. And a bonus feature, the board actually normally comes with no micro SD card installed and just comes with those default sounds. But if you add a micro SD card, you can actually upgrade your sounds to higher quality or change them out for different versions if you prefer to have something like, say, Afterlife or Frozen Empire sounds. But the other feature you can add is music. So to enable music mode, you simply just hold the trigger down when you power it up, and you'll notice music starts playing, and of course, a quick press of this button will change it to a different track. And a longer press will pause it. And then a quick press or a longer press will either resume it or move it to the next track. And of course, you can exit music mode by simply just powering the pack back down, and then if you power it back up, it goes right back into normal mode. All right, so how is this all accomplished? Well, let's take a quick look on the inside to see how it's done. On the back of the pack, you simply just flip this thing over, turn off the pack, uninstall your batteries, take off the Alice frame in the back, and you get on in here, and you'll see there's the original circuit board. And then right below it is the new ProtonPal board. What you'll notice are 4 black wire T-taps. These simply just slip over the wires, and then you close them up and snug them down with a pair of pliers, and then you attach these 2 connectors that have little spade connectors into each one of the taps and onto this board. And then finally, you take the original speaker wires, which are at the bottom here of the original circuit board, and clip them off and expose the wire and actually just install them into the amplifier output here. You can install 1 speaker, or you can join the 2 speakers in series and connect them up that way. Additionally, there is a 3-wire connector here, which you'll see is the red, black, and blue wire, and that normally goes on the original circuit board. That's the volume control. And you can do the same thing, just clip it off and move it over here. And if you do that, then you get to control the sound from the wand still. If you don't do it, it will just default to leaving the wand volume essentially at 50%. Additionally, you'll notice a USB port on this guy. That's because this is firmware upgradable, and it also has configuration tools. On our website, we have a tool you can go to actually tweak things, which could be setting the volume if you don't want to install the volume knob. And also, eventually, we're going to be adding some features so you can actually hook up your own LEDs if you prefer to upgrade to a more advanced RGB LED like other kits use. And like I said, originally, the board does not come with this micro SD card. This is just for this demonstration. The sound files are loaded in the actual controller itself, and you basically provide your own card and your own music and sound effects if you so desire. But it's a simple kit, it's easy to install, and it pretty much solves one of the major issues with this pack. And the best part is we sell it for under $50. Check it out, and thanks for watching.